Hey everybody, I'd like to give you a tour of the new artwork management on EntryThingy. So when you log in with your artist account, which you'll see up here, this is going to be the pretty familiar dashboard that you've seen before. Coming up here to Portfolio is going to bring you to the artwork management page. Now, we've totally redesigned this since V1, but we have continuity with V1. So for any artists that use this product in the old version of EntryThingy, welcome back. All of your work has been carried over, and so there's no need to start over. We should have all of the pieces in your portfolio already populated here. And for artists who may be new, welcome, and we're excited to give you a quick tour of some of the features. So the main purpose of artwork management is let us manage your online portfolio for you. So pieces that you upload down here from your computer through this upload modal will populate on your portfolio, and you can do several things with them. The original point of this product and why it was invented is you can actually apply directly to EntryThingy hosted calls with the pieces you've already uploaded. So the idea is we want to save artists time, and so we understand it's a pain when you've worked hard on a piece and you've photographed it to re-upload it over and over again, to re-enter the details and the medium and the price and the dimensions on a repeated basis. So we give you the chance to do it once. And when you upload a piece, let's say I'm uploading this flight view piece, it's going to pop up like this, and you're going to have the option to fill out all of these fields. You'll notice the only one that's marked as mandatory is the piece title. And that's because we want to give you the flexibility to fill out what's important to you and what's not. So maybe you just want to upload all your work with a piece title and you'll deal with the rest later, or maybe your work's not for sale, so you leave the price blank or you write NFS. But we let you fill out what's important to you and hit save. When you're applying to a call with one of these pieces you've uploaded, if the call requires a field such as dimensions that you haven't already filled in, we'll prompt you for that at that time. But during this upload process, you should think about basically getting as many pieces of your work uploaded as possible, and then that saves you the hard part. And you can always come back and fill in the details later. This mark is sold feature is something new that we'll come back to, at the very end. The other thing that we've done in the new version that's pretty exciting is we have two-way compatibility with applying for calls. So previously, all the pieces uploaded to Artwork Management could apply to calls, or could be used to apply to calls, but not the other way around. Now, when you submit individual pieces to a call, we'll actually bring it into your Artwork Management. And so you can see here added from Emerging Artists Exhibition. Of course, if you don't like it, you can always delete it. You can come here and edit, but this was pulled in from a call application as opposed to me uploading it here. So that's another easy way to build your portfolio. You may wonder what the subscription is actually for. The free version of Artwork Management that we give everyone is capped at 3 pieces, just so you can understand how it works. If you're not a subscriber, this account is a paying demo subscriber. This button will take you to your subscription page. You'll see mine says standard subscriber, which means I get 200 pieces. So our basic plan gives you up to 50, the standard gives you up to 200, and the connoisseur plan gives you up to 500. We're also adding customizable public portfolios, which I'm going to show you later on this year as you go up the subscription tier. But if you're new here and you're on the free plan, this bar will show you how much of your storage space you've effectively used. And we're really excited with how much we've simplified the subscription options. So now when you come on this page, instead of being redirected to PayPal and getting this confusing link and you're not really sure how to manage it, we've rebuilt the entire subscription flow using Stripe, and it's really great. You don't need a Stripe account. You don't need to create some separate login. You don't need to track anything else. Your managed billing here, when you're a paying subscriber, is going to take you to a page where you can upgrade, you can downgrade, you can change the card on file, you can update your address, you can cancel, all without needing to contact us. And it's a lot more transparent, it's a lot more tightly integrated, and something we're really fired up about. If you are one of our legacy V1 subscribers on PayPal, we've built the system so that it will still recognize your subscription. But going forward, all changes or new plans are going to be on this system. And so these will be ungrayed out when you come on as a new artist. So back to some of the features, that was subscription management. We've added 2 things we're really excited about. The first one is up here. It's called Pixel Prep. And this is a constant work in progress in terms of adding things artists want. But what Pixel Prep is our response to artists who have told us, hey, I have these images of my art and I'm really proud of them and I'm really excited about them. But I have to do this manipulation, whether it's to make it a square for Instagram, whether it's to compress it for an email newsletter so people aren't getting 5 megabyte emails on a distribution list, whether it's just to compress it. You can now select the presets here and upload an image, and you'll be able to actually download it here. I won't walk through all of them because it's somewhat explanatory, but adding an image here, we do our magic, and then we give you a downloadable image that's followed one of these presets. So Pixel Prep is something we give only to paying subscribers. The other thing that we're extremely fired up about is Display Link, which this is a fancy word or term for us giving you a free website. Now, this is our reaction to hundreds of artist customers telling us website management and making a website is a massive pain. And we're trying to solve that pain point for you. We now have the option, you can put all of your work in your artwork management portfolio, come over here and you're gonna get a link that you can share with anybody. And I'll just note, the link looks funny because I'm running this locally. In the live version, it'll look more like have EntryThingy in the title. So it's more clear what it is. But this link takes your 2 or hopefully much more pieces that you've created and puts it into this very clean website format. So you have a button to email you here. This is just a button to your website that you've included if you have a separate website. And you can hand this link out and you can send it to anybody or give it out at a fair, and then people can come on and browse the work that you'd like them to. So we give it in this kind of really beautiful view. We also give you links directly to a piece. If someone wants to email it around, or perhaps someone's looking at purchasing a work, they can take this link and send it to people. And all of the details that you've surfaced will appear here. And kind of like we were talking about before, if you are a connoisseur subscriber and have 400 pieces, they'll all appear here and you can rank order them and kind of get them all organized. There's no extra cost for this display link. It is included. If that's something you don't want, you can always turn it off. And the good news is when you turn it back on, the link will be unchanged. Just if you turn it off and I was to come here and refresh, it would say I have a private portfolio. So we're going to assume most people want it on, but we of course give the option. We also give you some analytics for who's actually viewing this portfolio. So there's no views here because this is local test data, but you'll be able to get your total views for the last 30 days, as well as how many unique visitors you've had. And so this is really great if maybe you've been to an art show and you handed out hundreds of cards with this link on it. You'll be able to see, hey, what's my follow through? Who's actually coming to look? Who's clicking around? Which pieces are most viewed? So this is something we're super fired up about. And then lastly, just to use the in-person show example again, or it doesn't even need to be in person, we've enabled the ability for artists to collect email addresses for a mailing list. And so what that looks like, if I come here and refresh, down here there's this bottom button that says add your email to this artist's email list. So let's say maybe you have an iPad at an art show and you just leave this up. The modal is persistent, so when I add one, you'll see it stays up. Maybe I'm John and I'm I'm making this up, john.com. And then someone else comes and says, I'm Michael, at michael.com. Let's assume the spelling's correct. And so you can just leave this up if people want to join your mailing list. And then coming here, you can view the email addresses collected. And you can see I've done this once before. But it'll give you the time it got collected, their name, and their email. You can remove them if you don't like. With anything EntryThingy, you always own your data, so you're able to download this CSV if you would like to take this with you. At the moment, we don't have the ability to email these folks directly from EntryThingy, but that's something we have on our roadmap, and something that if you are interested in, we'd love to hear from you about how to implement it and what's important. Email addresses for a mailing list is something we're fired up about. You get analytics, you get a free link. One other thing to show you, just to use this live kind of account, when you've marked something as sold here, and you come to your display link, and you go here, we'll add it. One thing we've done is when you hover over and a piece has been sold, it'll hide the data that was on the piece and just mark it as sold. And so we've heard from artists that they really want this feature because they'd like to showcase all the things they've worked on, but they don't want people emailing in, hey, I'm really interested in Sunflower for the Blind, but they didn't click in, and maybe you had a note down here saying it was sold. Now it's much more prominent, and so you can still showcase what you've done without getting people, inquiring about those types of pieces. So this artwork management, we're really, really fired up about it. We're going to be constantly adding features and making it better. And if there's anything you would like to see that'd be helpful to you in your process or that we should add, give us a shout. We're at hello@entrythingy.com.